Hi guys, so we're on day 3, we're on page 148 and we're looking at measuring the circumference. Okay, so it says here, it's just taking a practical activity here, using string, measure the circumference of a paper plate. Okay, so at a plate, you put the string around it. Then number 2 says, unravel the measured piece of string and stretch it across 4 such paper plates. And what you'll find is a mathematical equation that stands all the time, and that is the circumference of a circle measures a little more than 3 times the diameter. It measures 3.14 of it. Okay, so the circumference equals the diameter of a plate multiplied by 3.14. Okay, 3.14 is actually that's how much the circumference measures. So it's standard for every circle, so that's why it's a good equation to know. So the circumference of a plate is the diameter multiplied by 3.14. Okay, so here it's asking you to calculate the circumference of each circle. Use the rule. So if your circumference, or if your diameter is 24 centimeters, then what you do is you multiply 3.14 by 24 centimeters, and that will give you the answer there. Okay, the next one, same thing. You use the diameter. You have the radius there. So if the radius is 9.5 centimeters, what is the diameter? The diameter is 19 centimeters. So 9 and 9 is 18.5 plus 0.5 is 1. So that's 19 centimeters. Okay. Same here. You need the diameter. Same here. You have the diameter there, but here you need the diameter as well, which is 81. All right. So find those out. I'm going to do them here. So you have 3.14 multiplied by 24. Okay, so multiply by, so 4 4s are 18, 4 1s are 4 and 1 is 5, 3 4s are 12, 2 4s are 8, 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 6. Add them all together, 13, 5, 7. So you put your decimal points, 1, 2 places. 75.38 centimeters is the diameter, or is the circumference of that square. That's the first one done for you. So you follow on, guys. You continue to do that. Also in this grid, they're asking you, if you know the radius, then you can work out the diameter and you can work out the circumference. If you know the radius, you can work out the diameter, which is multiplied by 2, and then you multiply that number by 3.14 to get the circumference, and so on and so on and so on. You can use this to help you. So if you have the radius, you can work. Now, if you have the diameter, you can also work out these two. You half it to get this, which is 23. Okay, so 23 is the radius, and then you multiply it by 3.14 to get the circumference. Okay, so remember your rule, and remember that a radius is half your diameter. Okay, now question 3. Calculate the perimeter of each of the following. So if your circumference, or if your radius is 13 centimeters, then your diameter is 26 centimeters, which is double that, and then you multiply it by 3.14. Okay, and that'll give you your circumference. The perimeter is the word, basically. Same here. You're trying to find the perimeter of only half the circle, but first you have to find the perimeter of the whole circle. So find the perimeter of the whole circle, or the circumference of the whole circle, and then you're going to half that answer because you've only half the circle here. Here, it's asking you an interesting one. Remember, a semicircle is half a circle. So you're asked for half of that, and you want to find the perimeter of the whole thing. So you know then that the diameter of that is 140 centimeters. So 140 centimeters is your semicircle diameter. So 140 multiplied by 3.14 will give you the circumference of the whole circle. You then half that for the top part, and then you work out how much this is. Now, remember, if this is 280 centimeters, right, and you find out the circumference here, which is half of 140, because that's a radius here. Half of 140 is 70. You have to take 70 off of this here, okay? Take 70 off of this to find the circumference of the door, which is just the outside part. This part, this part, this part. And you already have found that out, okay? Same with here, it's trying to catch you out, guys. It's a swimming pool, but there is a regular rectangular shape in it, and then there's 2 halves of one circle here. Okay, so if you find the circumference of the circle, you have the 2 halves there, and then you just have to find out the actual rectangle in the middle. Okay, give that a go, guys. See how you get on. Talk to you soon.